there's a gently rapturous reunion. When the chicks arrive, Mum and Dad share the parenting too. They're a small, tight-knit family with doting parents. It's a stark contrast to Lola's life just along the beach. Out at sea, Maria is fishing. She's a fabulous diver and scours the seabed hunting for octopus and squid. Her eyes are adapted to see in low light, which is really useful, as her average dive is around 45 meters deep. Her body is so evolved for diving. She only needs to come up for air every 20 minutes. And her long front flippers provide superb speed in the water. She needs to catch a lot of squid and fish to make that rich milk for her daughter. On the beach, Lola has had enough of waiting.
Too hot, even for the cold-blooded. The Gila monster needs to seize its moment. It's been hiding underground for the last 45 days, doing absolutely nothing. It only eats about 10 times a year. And today is a breakfast day. The sluggish reptile tastes the air for signs of even slower moving prey. Smells like something's under this cactus. Eggs. Perfect. They won't put up much of a fight. Just crack and swallow, egg after egg after egg. It eats up to a third of its body weight. With so few meals, it must make each one count. Fat and happy, it heads for home for a month or two of rest. Mammals, on the other hand, constantly need to fuel their warm-blooded bodies. In Colombia, the cotton-top tamarin family is finally ready to start its day. By rising late, they avoid run-ins with early morning predators. But now, they're famished. The dominant pair lead the search for food. Tiny monkeys have tiny digestive systems, so they need a high-energy diet. Fruit's good. A little grooming over breakfast helps keep relations within the troop harmonious. But when the eldest daughter tries to feed too close to her mother, she receives a thrashing. This isn't really about food. It's all part of the matriarch's plan to drive her sexually mature daughter out of the troop. It's a bit rough, but it's better for the gene pool if the kids leave home. And just like that, Mum's back to searching for insects among the leaves. They're a high-protein delicacy. If she's lucky, she may even catch something more substantial, like a small lizard or a frog. If the snakes don't get them first. There's one frog that has no fear of any predator. By day, the golden poison frog makes no attempt to blend in or hide. The hive's get-up is now a clear warning. Eat me at your peril. This male has enough poison to kill 10 people. He's untouchable. But his babies are poison-free and defenseless. The male has fertilized several clutches of eggs, well hidden in leaf pools around his territory. The females that laid them are long gone. Caring for the babies is his day job. He checks on offspring in various stages. His oldest tadpoles are already breathing air. But the youngest depend on oxygen dissolved in their puddles. As the morning warms up, he finds one that has almost gone dry. Dad springs into action, using his own body to soak up water and bring it to his eggs. It's going to be a long day. In the Peruvian Andes, a spectacled bear is also checking her territory for eggs. She's coming up to her first mating season and needs a good meal. She's found bird nests up here before, but today, nothing. The heat is oppressive. She should be seeking shade. At last, a nest. For this mostly vegetarian bear, the rich yolks are a rare. Hit of concentrated nutrition. Well fed, she can afford to take a siesta in a favorite tree. She's made her own nest by bending down its upper branches. Her first breeding season will coincide with the ripening of its fruit. She'll have a handy meal. The jig is up. The sentry has come through. In seconds, everyone... Everyone is alert. They beat a retreat to higher branches. There are more than 200 species of snake in Colombia, but none that worry Father Frog with his toxic armor. His archenemy is the tropical heat. He continues. A blessed event about to turn into a disaster. One of his batches of eggs is hatching. There's not enough water for them to survive. He can't possibly fetch enough water for growing tadpoles to live in. So he'll need to take them to the water. He secretes a special glue that holds them firmly on his back as he sets off to find bigger pools for them. Safe at last. Here, they'll have enough water to make it to froghood. As the midday sun blazes in the sky, most animals seek shade. Toasted to perfection, an iguana shifts to the underside of its branch to avoid overheating. But in the Galapagos, its distant cousins are still soaking up sun. The smaller iguanas are recovering from their time feeding in the cold spray. While the biggest males are still warming up. They're only just getting ready to start their foraging. Unlike the little guys, they don't care about the tides. They've been waiting for the hottest part of the day. Needing all the heat they can muster for what they're about to do. One after another, they take the plunge and swim out to sea. The cool ocean currents around the island sap their body heat. The cold-blooded iguanas have no insulating blubber or fur to protect them. Then they dive.
Proč si rezervovat místo na vlastním gauči? Třeba na filmový večer na balkóně. Všechno je připravené, tak akorát na drama u sousedů.
Their flattened tails propel them 9 meters below the waves. Only the strongest males can pull this off. The algae down here are much lusher than those on the exposed rocks above. And the big guys have it all to themselves, no matter what the tide is doing. But they're taking a big risk for their exclusive access. If this male gets too cold to swim, the currents will sweep him out to sea. He anchors himself By the time he hauls himself out, his body is 10 degrees cooler. It'll take the rest of the afternoon to get warm again. Cold makes tortoises inactive. Overheating can kill them. While not as extreme as their iguana neighbors, Galapagos tortoises also cool off in the water. When they get too hot, they enjoy a good mud wallow. Once he's suitably chilled, this male's attention soon drifts to other biological imperatives.